Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update from TBC.
Hello friends, this is CA Dinesh Batra, and today we would be discussing some important aspects of e-way bill. We would not be discussing the features of e-way bill, as by now we all are now aware of the procedural aspects of e-way bill. We would be concentrating on the peculiar circumstances in which e-way bill is not required to be prepared. As you all know, that interstate movement of goods having a value of more than 50,000 requires generation of e-way bill, and such e-way bill has to be accompanied with the goods. We have identified 15 circumstances in which e-way bill is not required to be generated. These 15 circumstances are as follows. Where the goods being transported are specified in the annexure provided in Rule 138 of the CGST rules. Now this annexure contains 8 broad items: liquefied petroleum gas, kerosene oil, postal baggage, precious and semi-precious stones and precious metals, jewelry, currency, used personal effects, and used household effects. So when such goods are being transported, e-way bill is not required. Now where the goods are being transported by non-motorized conveyance like rickshaws, bullock carts, horse carts, e-way bill is not required. Where the goods are being transported from custom ports, custom airports to the inland container depots, that is the ICDs, for clearance by customs, e-way bill is not required. Similarly, in reverse situations, where the goods are moved from such ICDs to the custom ports and custom airports, e-way bill is not required. Further, in case of exempted goods, friends, that is the goods which are covered under notification number 2 of 2017 central tax rate, e-way bill is not required. Where the goods are being transported are alcoholic liquor for human consumption, or those 5 petroleum products which have been kept outside the purview of GST. Obviously, when these goods are not within the purview of GST, e-way bill is not applicable on them. Where the goods being transported are not covered under the definition of the term supply, that is, they fall under Schedule 3 of the CGST Act. In such circumstances also, e-way bill would not be required. Further, e-way bill would not be required where the goods are moved within notified areas. It has also been specified that in case of transit cargo from or to Nepal or Bhutan, e-way bill would not be required. Any interstate movement of goods between the canteen store departments and the unit run canteens, that is when the goods move within canteen store departments located in different states or between canteen store departments and their unit run canteens, e-way bill is not required. Further, in case the interstate movement of goods is caused by the Ministry of Defence, now the above canteen store departments and unit run canteens were also within this because they are also covered by the Ministry of Defence. So whenever the movement of goods is caused by Ministry of Defence, whether as consignor or as consignee, whenever Ministry of Defence is in picture, e-way bill is not required. Where the consignor of goods is the central government or the state government or the local authority and the goods are being transported by railways, e-way bill is not required. In case of empty cargo containers, e-way bill is not required. And now coming to the last 2 situations which are based on the distance criteria, where the goods are being transported up to a distance of 20 kilometers from the place of business of the consignor to the weighbridge for weighment, or from the weighbridge back to the place of the consignor, subject to the condition that the goods are accompanied by a delivery challan in accordance with the Rule 55 of the CGST rules. And finally, friends, the last circumstance, we can call it the 50-kilometer rule, where the goods are transported for a distance of less than 50 kilometers within the state from the place of business of the consignor to the place of the transporter for further transportation. And similar exception is also applicable, the 50-kilometer exception. This is applicable also for the movement of goods from the place of business of the transporter to the ultimate destination, that is the place of the consignee. So friends, as we all presently observe, that e-way bill generation is not quite liked by the business community as it results in additional compliance burden on them. The circumstances which we have just recited do not warrant a generation of e-way bill. So I'm sure that this would be liked by all. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel for getting the next GST update. Thank you.